Okay, good morning everyone. It's been more than a week. We haven't made any videos. So let us quickly take a look on Nifty and Bank Nifty, what they are doing. So right now what you're seeing is Nifty monthly chart on my screen. Just want to give some recap. So we have seen this kind of engulfing formed on Nifty for last month. So we expected to be some sort of bearish to sideways, either time correction or price correction should happen. And we also thought like if there is any strong closing below last month low, which was 17,774, we can expect some significant correction. We saw some whipsaw. If you see the low of this month, it is 17,761. It went below last month low, but even on 5 minutes also the close didn't happen below that low. But even though still it is bearish to sideways view only. Now, if I go to weekly, you can see completely it is directionless for the last 3-4 weeks. If you take this as a mother candle, all these weekly candles are forming inside that mother candle. So there is no proper direction on weekly chart as well. So my thinking is maybe probably it could continue till Feb 1st. Once the budget is out, maybe then it can take some proper direction. Either it can go high and it can break the earlier swing high and can go to all-time highs, or it can break this earlier swing low and it can keep going down. But if you see, it's been like almost 4 to 5 weeks. It is completely sideways. If you look at, if you try to do any back test to see uh, if it happened anywhere in near future, nowhere it was like that in the last 1 year or so. Everywhere, like if you see, at least after 2-3 weeks it was showing some direction either upside or downside, but this is like completely dead market. It is not going anywhere. It is completely trading in some limited range. So now let us quickly look on. So on daily chart also there will be no big change. If you see, this is the range. It's been more than a month where it is completely trading in this range itself. So now quickly take a look on 5 minutes and 15 minutes to see if there are any intraday levels today. So this is the 15 minutes chart. Already it reached one sort of demand zone, and SGX Nifty is indicating nice gap up opening almost around previous high. See, just one thing, right? It is very difficult to trade intraday in these markets because see, the gap up itself is more than 100 points. It is opening somewhere here. If you see, last time also we were talking about this area. This was holding as a strong resistance. This whole area was holding as a good resistance. See, whenever it go close to this range, it is coming down. See how many times that area was pushing the price all the way down. Now again, one more time we are seeing the price is opening around this area. So what should be our action? So even though if it open above previous high, we cannot think like to go long until it come break this 18,180 level. If we see any closing happens, strong closing happens above that level, then we can think of going long. There also your stop loss should be below this 18,146. So around 40-50 points stop loss. Uh, with that such 40-50 stop loss point stop loss, you can enter long here if you see any nice green candle breaking this range. But unfortunately, even if it open above also, we can't enter trade immediately. We need to keep this in our mind. So let me go to 5 minutes chart. I'll also show the level which we posted on Friday. Let me remove Bollinger Band here. We don't need this now. See, on Friday, this was one demand, 5 minutes demand level, which we marked for Friday. And if you see on Friday, market came to the 5 minutes demand area and we have seen a nice reaction from there. So this 5 minutes demand area worked very well on Friday. But eventually again, when it tests multiple times, it has broken and it came down. Now on 5 minutes, if you see, there are two nearby supply areas, but today pre-mark SGX Nifty is showing it is going to open above these levels, which means once the price open above any supplies, we ignore these supply areas. And as I said, even if market open above this area, we need to wait for the market to close above 18,180. Once that level is taken out, then we can make some bullish view on the market, because we don't know, the rejection could come from anywhere in this area. So that is one thing. Above that, yes, first target could be 18,225. Even if that breaks, we can even aim for 18,350 in near future. Those are the 5 minutes levels. On the bottom side, we have the fresh demand area around 17,940 and 17,900. These are level below level. We know how to trade when there are level below level. Only when we see green candle from the first zone or when it comes to the second zone. Now quickly look at the Bank Nifty chart. I'll go on to weekly chart of Bank Nifty. So even Bank Nifty, it is completely sideways for the last 3-4 weeks. There is no direction at all. Only people making positional trades could not make any money. If you remember, that is the reason we are not building any weekly trades or monthly trades. We didn't do anything. So you might get this idea, like if market is not moving anywhere, why can't we plan some iron fly or something like that? See, the thing is, already it's been like week after week, we don't know when the breakout will happen. So if you enter iron fly even, that could be dangerous, because if it break on any one side, your iron fly will give you loss. That is the reason we are just not making any trade in this area. Okay, so there is no direction on weekly, and same thing on daily as well. One day it is red candle, one day it is green, and it is not going anywhere. It is just stuck in some nice range. So now let me quickly take you to the 5 minutes zone. So there are no nearby 5 minutes areas over here. But for me, according to price action, I feel this 42,700 is a nice resistance area. If you see how many times we got rejection from this level. Today, if you see any closing happens about 42,700, or maybe 42, yeah, 42,700 to 42,800. Anything above 42,800, we can look to go long, because right after that there is some supply area. What I do, I'll wait for this to be taken out, which is around 42,800. Above this, we can look to long. At least 300-400 points bounce we can see from there. So now these are the just 5 minutes level on Nifty and Bank Nifty, and this is how you should trade. Today is a huge gap of like almost 100 points, more than 100 points. Only two things will happen. Either gap up continuation will happen or gap up rejection will happen. Upon the gap up, let's say if Bank Nifty opens somewhere here, and if you see any 5 minutes red candle and next candle going below that, we can consider it as gap up rejection, and we can immediately go short. See, the thing is, if you short at a right time, your stop loss will be very low. If after a gap up, if you see a red candle over here and the next candle break that low, just look at the high of that candle. If it is less than 70-80 points SL, there you can short and maintain that SL. There could be a good, if there is any strong correction, you can pocket all that profit. But if you try to short let's say market has come like 200, 300 points down, and there you want to short. See, look, your SL will become 300, 400 points. So try to short or go long exactly at the turning point so that your SL can become very small. So this is a small view on Nifty and Bank Nifty for today. If there are any other fresh levels, I'll post in our group. Thank you for watching.